My Uncle Jason and Aunt Melinda came over. My Aunt Melinda had a entity with her, or someone had something. I could see it with her. And then Jason was fixing the furnace. Nothing. So he looked like he was on drugs. Um, which I don't associate really with people on drugs. My mom wanted him here. Right before they got here, my mom went to the restroom, started coughing and choking, and then they arrived. And then I went to the garage to help try to put the filter, or just watch over him, try to put the filter in. And then went to talk to my aunt, told her about there's no denominations in the Bible. Christians were first called Christians in Antioch. They were just disciples of Christ. The disciples of Christ are the true Christians, not a denomination. And then told her about Christ was a disciple of Yahweh. So yeah. But then just a conversation. Told her about my vision of Grandpa and stuff. The neighbors were in their car across from me. And yeah. But my Aunt Melinda had a spirit over her, or an entity. And then she was trying to talk me. I was talking about my grandpa being devout and reading the Bible. Every time I see my grandpa, when he was reading his Bible and at his house, it would be on his little stand all the time. I think they might be trying to justify something, but I'm not sure. That's just my thoughts. But anyways, she was saying basically my grandpa and grandma weren't that good people. Basically, what I interpreted from what she said, and what else? Because I see my grandparents as good people, right? And my grandma always loved me. My grandpa, I mean, he was kind of judgmental, but I knew he loved God, right? But she was just kind of like talking down on my grandpa and grandma, her parents, in front of me, which kind of hurt me. You know what I mean? But anyways, other than that, seemed cool. Yeah. And then I felt like she was trying to condescend me just a little tiny bit, with like saying, "Oh, no one knows you're a prophet," and da 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 da. Like, it's just because the way I look. But I prophesy all the time. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure someone heard me around here prophesy and something came true. You know what I mean? But anyways, basically say no one knows you're a prophet, and then I'll say everybody knows. And I document my dreams. I document my visions. Half of them come true. Half of them might not come true. I have a lot of documentation and witnesses to true dreams, true prophetic dreams, confirmations, and true vision confirmations, etc. So I kind of felt like she was trying to not call me not a prophet, but be nice about it, trying to say it's all in my head, kind of type of thing. That's what I feel. My feel, and may be wrong, but she kind of just said good for you after I kind of debunked something in her, and debunked one of their setups, well, not their setups, but someone's setups against me for stealing with a prophetic dream of God, and letting her know that I have confirmations and people watching my stuff and know I'm dreaming in the future. But yeah, but God showed me a vision of my grandpa and told me to go to the Mormon church for help. But I don't feel like the people in that church are all happy with me, because Jason was a Mormon and my aunt probably, you know what I mean? But regardless of whether they're happy or not, if the church doesn't help a prophet, they're letting down God. They're letting God down. I mean, letting Christ down. They don't watch over a prophet, pray for a prophet that's trying to help people, then they're letting God's people down, God's chosen spokesperson. And there's many prophets upon this earth. I had a vision of it. But there's not many prophets that have talked to God specifically. But yeah, and he spoke back. Not many prophets that have dreamt of God twice or had visions of God that came true prophetically in symbology and some literalism. So that's just the way I feel. I love my family regardless, but they all have their own thoughts. And obviously one of them looked like he was on drugs, and the other one looked like they were just trying to make me look stupid and feel like I wasn't prophetic when I operate in faith. You know what I mean? But I love them. I love my family regardless if I'm the good person and they're, I'm not gonna say evil, I'm gonna say not so connected to God. Let's say that. But yeah. So before Jason and them came, my mom was tripping out. She's like, why do you do the garage like this? Why do you do the garage like this? And then she had me move it, right? So I think there's a setup in the garage somehow, maybe a video or setup or something like that, that she wanted me to move the garage so Jason could come in and fix it. That's just a theory. I don't know the truth, but she was tripping out. Move the garage so I could walk. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know.